There are hundreds of marketing strategies out there. Google ads, Facebook ads, Yelp ads, Thumbtack, cold outreach, word of mouth, social media. If you're a one-person business and you're trying to figure out what to do first, it's very overwhelming. I know because I've been there. My name is Miwa. I'm a photographer and videographer based in Colorado. I've tried most of those marketing strategies. I'm still testing some. Some are great and some are a complete waste of money. Today, I'm ranking every strategy that I've tried, from completely free to most expensive. You can figure out what works exactly for you. Before you try any marketing strategy, you need to be able to answer 3 questions. Do I have a budget, or I want to start for free? Question number 2, how much time do I realistically have for marketing? Question number 3, who is my ideal client? Where they actually spend their time, that's very important. Because let's face it, one marketing strategy can work very well for one business and completely flop for another. There's no one-size-fits-all strategy. There is a logical order of doing things. That's what I'm breaking down today. Let's start with $0. Word of mouth. This is the most underestimated strategy. It costs nothing. All you have to do is reach out to the people you already know and don't sell anything to them. Like for me, I'm a photographer. I'm not gonna go to all my contacts that I haven't even talked to in forever and say, book a photo shoot with me. I would say it's been a minute, but I wanted to reach out and see if you might know somebody who may need a photo shoot. Just an idea. You have to think about it in the most human way possible. That's really the easiest way. Reach out. See if they may know somebody. That's it. Leave it at that. This way, it's very slow to build. You might not get a result. You might be surprised. The clients that you get will have very strong trust in you. Those might be the best clients that you get. Next up is networking at events. Next up is networking events and business cards. Depending on your business, showing up to any kind of networking event might be very, very beneficial. If I'm targeting realtors, I'll show up to a realtor event, like real estate events. If I'm a wedding photographer, I'll show up to wedding expos and so on and so forth. You go there, you show your business card, at least they have your contact information, you show your face, your personality, you have a little bit of a conversation with some new faces, new people. You definitely will get at least a couple of leads from that kind of networking. Business cards still matter. You can get decent business cards from Canva or Vistaprint for somewhere around $15 to $30, or you can go with premium. That's probably going to cost you $50 or up. Again, you have to remember that just giving out business card to random strangers on the street does nothing for your business. You have to have a little bit of a conversation. You have to show personality. Nowadays, personality sells. A piece of paper with your phone number on it doesn't really mean much to people. Unless they're just price shopping. They go on your website, they check your prices, they're like, oh, too expensive or too cheap or whatever. It depends. Mostly doesn't do much if you don't have that connection with the person. Runner up is cold outreach. Now I know this makes a lot of people very uncomfortable. It does work. I swear by that. Now it is time consuming. You reach a lot of people. You send them a simple message. Again, introducing yourself, what you do, what you can offer, very important. How that benefits them, very, very important. You find people on Instagram, LinkedIn, maybe you get an email, cold outreach, maybe call them even. I called a bunch of dental offices in the area offering branding photo shoot and headshots. and I think I called about 19 locations. I did get one lead, which for some that's a lot of time and you only got one client, but he was a well-paying client. It was a very short job, if I can say that. That's a win for me. Yes, sometimes you may get a very low response rate. It's very worth it. Next up, paid ads, paid strategies. Let's talk about Yelp ads first of all. Now, this is number 4 on my list, but I've had great success with Yelp, especially in the beginning of my business, advertising it. Why is that? Now, I'm not sure if it's for everybody. Please let me know in the comments below if you have the same experience. Yelp offered me a couple of months of free advertisement. They usually get you deals here and there depending of what feature you decide to pay for. That actually brought me a bunch of clients, new connections. Eventually I got referrals from them. Just people finding my business. In the beginning, free advertisement. Later on, you have to adjust your budget per what you're making. You definitely have to see if it's worth it for you, the money you invest per month. Is it worth it for what you're actually getting out of that ad? Now, for me and my photography business, it was great because Yelp already has people ready to buy on there. They're looking for you, really. If you're advertising on Yelp, your top result, if your work is good, if price is right, if you respond quickly, because that's number one thing. The speed of response is one of the number one things you can do for your business, for anything, for anyone, for everywhere. You can make pretty good return on your investment from Yelp. Next up is Thumbtack. Thumbtack, same. Like Yelp, already ready buyers. They are there just because they're looking for that one specific thing. However, Thumbtack is a little bit more expensive. They have, you pay for every individual lead. Yelp is a little bit different. I can go in detail in another video. But Thumbtack, you pay for every individual lead. Not everybody will book. Not everybody will reach out for your services. I've come across a lot of people that are very successful on Thumbtack. For me, it was pretty much break even. I didn't gain that much. I gained visibility. I got some more traffic to my website. I definitely got people that reached out. It wasn't worth it in the long run. You have to always remember, everybody will price shop. If your content is not good, if your product is not good, if the price is not right, if the communication is not there, don't waste your money. Number 6 on my list is Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Now, I at this point have not played around too much with Facebook ads and Instagram ads. They definitely get pricey. Some people spend at least $300 to $500 per month for advertisement. Again, you have to know what you're doing. I know a lot of people will say there's AI right now that can write your ad. There's like everything automated, where you can just click some buttons and your ad is ready. There's so much to think about. Your whole package needs to be just right for that one person that will be the perfect buyer. You have to target the right people. It's not just that easy to target your specific client on Facebook and Instagram if you don't know what you're doing. You have to, in my opinion, do a completely deep dive if you want to be successful. If you want to invest the time and the money, the reward can be great. Lastly, Google Ads. This is the highest intent platform. Somebody searching for family photographer in Denver or a branding session in Fort Collins. If you're nearby, if your Google profile is set up correctly, your website is set up correctly, you'll be the one popping up. And if you invest into that sponsorship, you're definitely number one in the search results. Competitive keywords can cost anywhere from $2 to $10 per click. Anybody that clicks on your website when you're number one in the search bar, when they type their little thing, your website pops up, they click on it, then you spend the money. Again, you have to set up that all correctly. Your packaging needs to be nice, your website needs to be nice, your Google profile needs to make sense. People need to find your information very easily for them to actually convert into real client. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have that packaging, you just waste money. Here's what nobody really tells you. Ads don't fix a weak foundation. If you don't have a very strong foundation, if you don't have great portfolio, if your website does not convert, you're just going to be wasting your money. That's all that it is to it. What would I do if I was starting completely over with my photography business? Step 1, word of mouth. Easy. No brainer. Step 2, go up to a networking event. Start talking to people. I understand if you're shy. I can be very shy. To learn, you have to. It's just, do you want to have a business or you don't have a business? Step 3, start the cold outreach, email marketing, Instagram DMs, LinkedIn DMs, post on Facebook groups, go on your Google Maps and search for businesses. Find some small businesses around you and see if you can work with them. Step 4, once you get at least 10 reviews on Google and you have a solid portfolio, you can start experimenting with Yelp ads. Then you can also start with Google ads. Just remember, the free strategy builds your foundation. The paid strategy amplifies it. But don't skip the foundation, trust me. You'll be wasting a lot of money. That's it. If you want me to go deeper in any of those categories, how I went about it and what my results were, please comment down below which one would you want me to make a video on. I'll be more than happy to answer questions. And if you think this all was helpful, click the like button, follow along, and I'll see you next time. Bye!